You know what's one of the biggest demotivators that I genuinely think there is when you're working hard towards something and you have a goal and you want to, achieve results and everything, and you're putting in your effort day after day after day, and people who are closest to you speaks negatively or gives you a negative vibe about it. They almost, it's like, it's not directly they're going to tell you, you're wasting your time, this is pointless, you suck, you're not going to make it. It's not directly they say that, but they say it in an indirect way. They say things, they hint at things that, you feel like, okay, they're not even appreciating what the heck I'm doing. And I have felt that. I don't even know if I should speak about it in this video, but it sucks, because a part of you understands that, certain people, perhaps your family or relatives, people who are saying this stuff, they think about it in a different way because obviously they're from, a different generation. Their minds are literally wired. Hence, they're gonna think, oh, you don't know what the heck you're doing. You're, young. You're in a young age, and you don't know what the hell you're doing. You think you're following all these influencers around the world, and you probably don't know anything. But the truth is, you probably know more than them, and you just have to trust yourself, man. I mean, this is something even I struggle with because let's take your parents for example. I'm just saying, your parents. From the time you were a child, you literally listen to everything they do, especially for, or hopefully a good child. You listen to whatever they tell you, and for now you're at a space where you're like, no, you realize that, damn, society has wired a person to go this way and you don't want to take that path. You see these people living a horrible life and you're like, I don't want to live this life. I want to create my own path. But at the same time, they're telling you something else, when you're like, oh, I've listened to them my entire life, so like, what do I exactly do? I'm here to tell you that you just have to trust yourself at this point, because this is gonna keep happening. People are gonna keep, doubting you, saying things like this, and I know it from the bottom of my heart that until I achieve results, until this freaking channel gets like 10,000 subscribers, people are not going to take me seriously. It's inevitable. Whatever you try, when you're in your teens, early 20s, people are like, oh, this guy's young, he doesn't know anything, whatever he's doing. That you can't blame them for that, but it sucks. It's because deep down you know that you probably know more about this than the people who are pushing you down, pulling you down. But it's just difficult because on one end it's like you're doing the work, you're putting in effort, and for people to think that it's pointless. Often I'll get comments about, if the amount of effort I put into YouTube, if I did it in school, I would be the topper in class. And it's like, I don't freaking care about that. I was never interested in A square, B square, C square stupidity. I was never interested in that. So obviously, just keep pushing, bro. It's a very tough thing because it's almost like you're split between two things. On one end, what you're doing is right. On the other end, people are like, what you're doing is stupid. You just have to prove them wrong. Often what I'll keep thinking and try to get myself motivated, what I'll keep telling myself is, I'll keep remembering how a lot of successful people, when they become successful or they're on some TV show or some interview, they will tell you how at one stage people doubted them and told them you're not going to make it, but hey, look where I'm at now. So that's what I keep telling myself, and that's what you got to keep telling yourself, because it really is a pretty lonely journey. Every time people ask me, why the hell are you in this room 24/7? I know what I have to do. If it means that I have to sit on a laptop for 16 hours a day, so be it. And by the way, I don't sit on the laptop for 16 hours a day. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but